Hey guys, Crazy Dash here, and welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 stream. I hope everyone's doing well on this lovely Sunday afternoon. So, today we're going to be playing Peninsula Corridor. So it's been a while since I played this route, so I'm glad to finally get back on probably what is one of my favorite routes in Train Sim World. So currently we are at the Seamoth up in San Jose, and our train is right in front of us. So we're going to be taking this train up to San Jose, and then we're going to be running a limited stop service down to San Francisco. So I do not have a lot of time because, yeah, I spawned in pretty early. So first I just need to get the rear of the train all set up. So let's hop into the cab, and let's see. It's been a while since I've touched this train, so turn on the cab setup, and I need to turn on the number lights. And where are the taillights? There. Don't I? Oh wait, how do I turn on the taillights again? I forgot. Did I actually send the seat to do it? Oh wait, isn't it up here? Yeah, it's up here. Marker lights. There we go. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Oi! Bros, you're not allowed to be in the Seamoth. Ay, you guys are just too excited for this journey, aren't you? Alright, fine, you can stay on. Alright, I'm gonna run to the other side because I'm running late. Hello, Noah, welcome to the stream. So typically whenever I do a Peninsula Quarter stream, I always start in San Francisco, so I wanted to do something a bit different today. I thought starting in the Seamoth was the perfect place to start this stream. Alright, let's hop in the MP36. Very lovely unit. Let's hop in the seats so that does not get taken over. Now, let's see here. Let me... Oh. Headlight control... Oh wait, head and power is behind me. Okay, step lights, I believe I have to turn on. Ground lights, I think I also have to turn on. Should be good on that in that regard. Turn on the alerter, turn on the radio. Okay. And now we need to turn on. Whoa, what the heck? Oh man, the AI literally just did half the work for me. That's annoying. Okay. Yep, well that's all set. Gauge lights on. Yeah, they already turned the head and power on, but I'm just gonna simulate that I'm doing it anyways. Oh, shoot, I just turned it off. Okay, so do that. And then, there you go. Right, okay. Set those. Okay, now let me insert the reverser, so that's a forward. So that's a passenger. I'm gonna set the independent brake default application to release the automatic brake. I'll also open the window so you get some better audio in here. And I'm just gonna set the headlights already been set apparently. And I think we're good to go. Also turn on the reading light's too bright. Okay, I think we're all good to go. So let's get underway. Alright, speed limit is 10 miles an hour, right? Just double check, yeah. Taking a pair of 450s from Portsmouth to Waterloo, and then a pair of 455s on a Guildford round trip. Sounds fun. Oh shit, I didn't even check to see if the switches were aligned properly. They should be fine. Nah, that one's not aligned. Ruh-roh. Well, I'm pretty sure the train will force it. Yeah, we do have a green signal, so we are good. Alright, I'll cut the power. And then we will take the train the other direction, down to San Francisco. We should be running a limited stop service. think I'm no, I don't think I'm clear at the junction yet, but it doesn't really matter because it goes down to 20 right at the signal, and then it goes down to 10. Oops, notch 3. Hello, David J. Biddle. Welcome to the stream. I should be clear of the junction now. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, I'll take us up to about 15 miles per hour, maybe 20. I'll take it up to 20. Just so we don't run late. Yeah, the 20 limit is right at this sign on our right. And then we will start braking for the 10 at about the start of this curve. So I shall cut the power now. And I will apply the brakes just past this orange sign. Just do a nice initial or minimum reduction application. Okay. Which platform are we going on? I don't know what number that is, but we're just going straight ahead, basically. Alright, so I think it is about 3 p.m. game time. So yeah, so there's definitely not a lot of traffic, but I think the traffic will get better as time goes on. Let's get the speed up a little bit. Get the bell on since we're now approaching the station. When I play TSW3, I usually drive either a Class 66 or a 377. I mean, both trains are really nice. I really enjoy both trains. Both really good picks. Okay, so we are now pulling into San Jose Duradon. So kind of a shame this route wasn't built out to I think it's pronounced Tamian. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a shame because there's a decent amount of trains that terminate at Tamian, which is literally just one stop farther. And it's not that far from San Jose either. It's kind of weird that they didn't include it. Okay, so we need to stop at about the end of this roof. So I'll start applying the brakes about now. Just bring it nice and gently to a stop. Okay, unlock the doors. Set that to 100%. Actually, I need to set that to handle off, I'm pretty sure. Suppression, handle off. Okay, we will cut out the brakes, set the reverser to neutral, remove it. Turn off the headlights. Okay, and now turn off the 3 main control switches. You can turn on the marker lights, disable the gauge lights, dynamic brake cutout. And I want to leave the head-in power on, or the train will have no power. Or none of the coaches will have any power in them, which would not be good. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the alerter just in case, because I don't know, I think there's a bug, or I think it can trip you if I was in the other cab, so I'm not gonna take that risk. Doing freight or passenger? This is a passenger train. Okay, so here we are. So now we are going to change ends and head the other direction. And we are departing in about 9 minutes. I'm actually not using Amtrak, David. I'm actually driving Caltrain. Yeah, the only Amtrak routes in Train Sim World are Northeast Corridor New York to Trenton and Northeast Corridor New York or Boston to Providence. This is in California. Now, in real life, San Jose Diridon does also see Amtrak's Capital Corridor line, but that's the only. Oh yeah, there's also the Amtrak's Coast Starlight, but those are the only two services that run through here. So, yeah, very beautiful looking locomotive. Alright, so with the train shut down, I'm going to change ends. Gotta close the door. Alright, verify to make sure the lights are on. Yep, got the tail lights on. We can now move to the rear of the train. And then once we get into the cab, we'll take a look at our stopping pattern for this journey, because we are running a limited stop service. Man, our train is packed. Holy smokes. Alright, so now we are at the rear of the train. So let's open the doors. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize you could open the... Wait, to open door, push button when lit. Really, I didn't even know you could open the doors like that on this train. That's pretty cool. Is this also an... Yeah, there's also an open door button here. I wonder if these trains really have selective door operation. Yeah, I've never ridden on Caltrain in real life, so I could not say for sure. Oh yeah, I could technically control the doors, but I'm guessing in real life it's done by... Oh man, the buzzer doesn't work, that's disappointing. Okay. But I'm pretty sure in real life there's typically a guard, or a conductor on board. Okay, I do not know how these safety systems work. I don't think it's even explained in the Peninsula Corridor manual, so I am not going to bother with them. I think there's like speed and signal enforcers, if I remember correctly. Yeah, TMS is up here. But I'm not gonna take that chance, because I just want to have a nice relaxing run. Okay, so let's see here. So I already have the cab light on. Turn on the console lights. Number lights are already on. I'm gonna keep the headlights off for just a moment as this train's going past us. Turn on the 3 main switches. Okay, brake set to handle off. Cut in. Now, if I wanted to, I could control the doors from the cab, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, interesting, so you can turn on the engine from here. Okay, let me set that to full service. There we go. There's the horn, there's the bell, there's the wiper, reset button. And I think we're all good to go. Now I just gotta turn off the marker lights and turn on the headlights. I'll set them to dim and auxiliary for now. Not sure if there are any DOO trains in the US. It's a beautiful looking cab car. Yeah, look at that. I also love the LED lights that these cab cars in particular have. Okay, so we are beginning service in about 4 minutes. Getting a lot of good pics right now. Yeah, we are all set for departure, so now we wait. Oh, you can contact the signaler by doing that. Oh. Now, as a matter of fact, there are some operators that where the driver does operate the doors. Probably the main example is Utah's Frontrunner commuter service, where the MP36 and bi-levels, they're equipped with a door control panel inside the cabs, and they're the ones that typically control the doors. So like on the MP36, it would be up above the cab window, like usually about where here. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's where it is on the cab car as well. And basically, the drivers, they apply full application brakes, both independent and automatic brakes. And then as soon as they do that, then they move their hand up to the right, and then they open the doors. So basically, Utah Frontrunners is probably like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like it uses a lot of European tactics, even though it uses like American rolling stock and stuff. Oh yeah, so while we're waiting, hang on, let me get on my seat real quick. I just want to see my stopping pattern without screwing everything up. Okay, so we are stopping at Santa Clara, Lawrence, Sunnyvale, Mountain View, San Antonio, California Avenue, Palo Alto, Menlo Park, Redwood City, San Carlos, and then we're running express to San Mateo, then express to Millbrae, and then express to 22nd Street, and then to San Francisco. Okay, so this looks like a pretty cool service. So we're calling it all stops to Redwood City, and then we'll be running express. And we will be opening the doors in approximately a minute and a half. So I'm guessing this train's going to Tamian. I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. I'm in train 120, or cab car 120. Sorry, this is also the bike car. Wait, how do you end up falling out of a window in Train Sim World? Did you like glitch out of it? Or was it just a really big window? Or wait, are you talking about on TSW or in real life? That's the first question. Over there's I forgot the name of the stadium, but that's where the San Jose Sharks play. I do not like the Sharks, so screw them. All the passengers are pretty static. Maybe they're just waiting for something. Yeah, there's a lot of people on this platform. Is there something approaching? No, there's nothing coming on this platform for another 2 hours. Oh, in real life, okay. Well, hopefully you didn't hurt yourself. Okay, so we shall open the doors. Let's see, it's the radio right there. Alright, cool. Hello, David Park. Welcome to the stream. Alright, we are opening the doors and we will be departing in approximately 1 minute. So for those joining the stream, we will be running a limited stop service with the Bombardier multi-level coaches with an MP36 pushing us. And we'll be calling it all stops to Redwood City, which is about the halfway point of this route, and then we'll be running express, calling at San Carlos, San Mateo, Millbrae, 22nd Street, and San Francisco. This will be a fun service. Okay, so we will be departing in approximately 20 seconds. Oh, I guess that train's going to the CMOF. Except we got a green. Hello, train simulator driver. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's close the doors. And I'll be running with no HUD today. Releasing the brakes. And we shall now apply power. Gotta give the brakes a second to... You know what I forgot to do? Wait. Yeah, I did cut in the brakes. I think I just gotta give the brakes a second to release. Wait for it. Or I screwed something up. Oh, wait, I think I know what's wrong. I'm pretty sure I have to press the engine run. Yeah, that's what was wrong. Any second now. Guys, this might be a problem. Oh wait, nope, there we go, now we're moving. Okay, so I just forgot to press the engine run. Wait. No, we're not moving. We're gradually moving. Oh. Okay, didn't like me going into just notch 1 for whatever reason, so that's interesting. Are we on a gradient or something? No, we're losing speed. Okay, something's off. Wait. I'm hoping I cut out the brakes. I'm pretty sure I did. 'Cause yeah, as soon as I... Okay, yeah, something's wrong. Yeah, I think there's brakes applied on the train somewhere. Now where that is, I do not know. It's like, yeah, why were we not moving? Doesn't say brake. I have a feeling I did not cut out the brakes in the locomotive. Yeah, so unfortunately we're going to be running a bit late. I could also restart the service if necessary, but yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on. Yeah, this is not a great start to the stream. Yeah, we'll just double check because I'm pretty sure I cut it out in the other in the locomotive, unless unless it doesn't like that I applied the independent brake. So that could also be something that, because it might not be happy about that for whatever reason. Although yeah, it is cut out. Okay, well then let me bail off that. Maybe that was what was wrong. Because I did cut in the brakes. Come on, let me close the door. There we go. Okay, I'm guessing that was the problem. Because I don't know what else would have been causing me to not move like that. Because yeah, clearly we have power, just some sort of brakes are applied. I'm pretty sure in real life if you cut out the brakes, it also cuts out the independent brake. Okay, we should be good to go, but now we're running late. So it'll be interesting to see if we can try to make up time. Okay, alright, let's try this again. Oh, the independent brake isn't affected cutting out. Okay, yeah, now we're moving without any problems. Interesting. Yeah, I thought it was prototypical for drivers to apply both the independent and the automatic brakes, but I guess not. Okay, cool. Maybe it's just sad because it's being replaced by a kiss. Yeah, that could be the case. Well, actually, no, the MP36s aren't being replaced. They're gonna be still running between San Jose and Gilroy for the time being until they eventually electrify that, so then California High-Speed Rail can run along the infrastructure. The only problem though is that Union Pacific owns the tracks between San Jose and Gilroy, so I think it's gonna be a bit more time consuming. But allegedly it's supposed to happen. But if not, I'm guessing if the Union Pacific doesn't allow that, they're probably just gonna build their own trackage parallel to the Union Pacific trackage. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, the only F40s that are staying are the rebuilt ones, which is 920, which I think is 920, 921, and 922, I believe. But I don't really like those units. They're not that great. Okay, so we are now underway. Let's see, wait, when can we go up to 20? Okay, we can already go up to 20. Never mind then. I think it was because I was on a track where the track speed was already... No, it's been 20 for a while. Well, that's my fault then. Okay, we'll get up to speed then. I would like the rebuilt F40s if they didn't change out the horns on them. Because they actually had pretty good horns when they were rebuilt, but then they changed them, probably due to noise complaints. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can proceed up to 40. It's been a while since I've driven on this route, so I gotta get myself refamiliarized. Yeah, we should be clear at this point. So we are now passing the Seamoth. So our next stop is Santa Clara. Be a bit careful with my speed here because lots of this is downhill, and because this train doesn't have... Actually, wait, no, this train does have dynamic brakes. Yeah, I technically could use the dynamic brakes, but I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. Usually I don't like using the dynamics, but if I have to, I have to. So yeah, once we go around this curve, it's all downhill, but that's when we get to proceed up to 79 miles an hour. So I just gotta hold my speed for the time being. So I'll just keep us at 38. And I got blinded by the headlights. Alright, now passing College Park Station. Okay, so now we just gotta wait for the back of our train to pass. Wait, is that plane floating in the air? Yo. Wait, now it's moving. I think the plane just summoned in the middle of the sky and just started moving. Or it's just an illusion. Okay, Santa Clara is not far from here, so I gotta really keep an eye out. And I think I only get up to like about 60 miles an hour along this stretch of the route. Even though the speed limit is 79. Gotta do it, I think, about when I see a signal, but not when I pass the signal, because that's pretty late. Yeah, I'll cut the power at about... Yeah, I'll start bringing back the power now. I do kind of want to get into the habit of dive bombing with the MP36, although I'm not really good with... I'm not the best with the brakes in this train. Okay, let's get it to about 40 PSI. Take off a little bit of brakes. I'm pretty sure the station is downhill, so I'm fine with coming in at about 35. I'll go a little over 40 PSI. Looking good right now. Actually coming in a little fast, so applied a little more brakes there. Perfect stop. Alright, so here we are. Now I think Now Caltrain's protocols may be different, but I'm pretty sure I do need to do a full brake application when I come to a stop. Oh yeah, because although these trains do have a traction lock for... They do have a traction lock for the doors, it doesn't apply to the brakes. Oh jeez, we are 4 minutes late, we gotta go. Let's see if we can try to make up time. Yeah, this route you really gotta stay on, you gotta really drive aggressive if you want to stay on time. Yeah, the F40 has really powerful brakes, despite them being really hard to drive. Despite them being hard to use at times. Okay, next up is Lawrence. Yes, I definitely gotta really just gotta be, yeah, quick with the doors and stuff, so I can try to make up as much time as possible. Okay, so speed limit is 79, but I do need but there is a 50 limit for when we branch off of the fast line, because then we'll be going onto the slow line. So I think it's just after the next curve. So I think I just have to brake partway into the curve for that 50, and then I think I'm able to speed up a little bit, or actually I'm not too sure if I do or not. I think I can speed up a little bit, but then I have to slow. But then yeah, I have to yeah. But then I do have to brake shortly after. Should always do a full equalizing brake when you stop, so you don't set up an air grenade in your train. All right, sounds good. Keep that in mind. Now it's interesting because in like Germany, and I'm pretty sure Switzerland, because like most multiple units have traction locks in them, like I've seen like cab rides of like the Munich S-Bahn, and when the drivers come to a stop, they put the throttle to 0 and then they open the doors. So it's probably just the way like certain trains are designed and stuff. Let's see, what notch? I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's notch 4. Okay, so we are getting a warrant. So let's see, that's a approach limited, I think. Actually, I don't remember the names of the signal aspects. That's like the one thing I need to get. I need to memorize with the US. That's something I've always sucked at. Okay, I'm gonna cut the power. Yeah, I'm gonna start braking now for the 50 because I don't remember how big this curve is. Just doing it to be safe. Oh shoot, it's literally at that signal, at that gantry post right there. Okay, I think I braked a little too late. Oh yeah, no, I very much braked too late. Because there's the junction right there. Yeah, so I did have to brake a bit harder than normal, but it's fine. Okay. So now at this point, I should... Alright, I think I can go into full power again for a brief moment, get up to maybe like 55 miles per hour. And then I need to start braking at about that fence. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave us at 50. I'm just gonna set the train to idle. We should be fine. I kind of want to approach a little bit faster. Okay, there's the platform. Let's apply the brakes. I'm gonna try to dive bomb this. Although I'm worried this is not gonna end well at all. Okay, came in about 40. Yeah, the brakes are kinda weak on this train, so you have to be a bit careful. So this is trying to experiment a little bit with this train. Yeah, we may overshoot a little bit. I'm not sure if I should be doing a 60 psi brake application. How much is that? 77%. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's realistic, but oh, look at that. Door right on the platform. So yeah, a little bit of an overshoot, but all that matters is the doors are on the platform. Okay, so we were about 3 minutes late. Actually, no, about 3 minutes late. So I think we made up a little bit of time, but just gotta be careful. Okay, shut the doors. Let's see. I just want to see if the signal aspect changes. Okay, yeah, it does. Right, I completely forgot in the UK you typically do a full brake application. Alright. Okay, I just wanted to see if there are any trains behind me. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, now since I did pass a yellow signal right before Lawrence, I'm pretty sure drivers have to be restricted to 30 miles per hour. Although I think I can see the signal. Yeah, yellow over green. So I can get up to line speed. I'll get up to 50. Okay, our next stop is Sunnyvale. I think I'll just cut the power at 50 and then just let the train let the train just slow down based off the gradients. I'm gonna pull back the power now gradually. Okay, we did not get any faster from that. I'll just keep us at 50. We should be fine. Alright, so we're now about 1 mile from Sunnyvale. Another MP36. Okay, get some power going again. There we go, now we're getting speed. Hello Renbob, welcome to the stream. Okay, we are probably gonna overshoot. Or maybe not. Okay, yeah. So that's about an 80% brake application. Let's see. 79%. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh yeah. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Go into full service. Did your surgery go well, Renvob? So again, tiny overshoot, but it's fine. Okay, so now I know. Oh, let's close the doors. Okay, so about 60 psi is about 70 to 80%. What the heck? That bus just went flying through the bridge. That was interesting. Alright, our next stop is Mountain View. So this station we have a pretty solid distance, so we can chill for now. We will be able to get up to line speed. I actually do want to watch our train fly by at the next crossing, so I shall do that. Right, I don't have an alerter on, so I don't need to have the HUD on. Usually, like, if I try to get a flyby shot, I have the HUD on just in case, like, an alarm was to go off or something. At 50 miles an hour right now. Beautiful. Okay, we're at 63 miles an hour. .73 miles an hour. Okay, we are now about 1 mile from Mountain View. I will cut the power shortly. I'll cut the power at about this overpass. Let's get the brakes applied. Do about 50% or 55 psi. Do have a visual on the station. I'll knock it down to 50 psi. Okay, we're okay. I'm gonna ease down the power, or ease down the brakes just a little bit, although we are on a 0.5% gradient in Mountain View, so I do need to keep that in mind, so I'm actually gonna go back into 50. And I do want to approach the station a little bit slower, just because of that reason. Keep us at around 40 psi and we should be okay. 30 to 40. Okay, so I did come in a little bit slow there, but it's okay. Try to get it to where that stop marker is. Perfect. Look. Yeah, no, that's technically an overshoot, but I don't care. That was still a pretty close stop. And I realized I was in notch 1 by accident. Go ahead in the full service. We are still about 2 minutes behind schedule. So we are making up time, which is good. I think the Peninsula Quarter schedule is, for the most part, lenient, but it can be difficult at times. It just depends what kind of service you're doing. Did you see those photos of the steam cab I sent on Discord? Yeah, I did. That's actually really cool. You got to go into the cab of a freaking steam train. All right. Next stop is San Antonio. Yes, this train goes to San Antonio, Texas, for those who didn't know. Next up is San Antonio. Now the thing that's really nice about this route is that there's S markers that are exactly 1 mile from the station, so it really helps you. It really gives you good awareness of like when a station's coming. So then it makes you a lot more alert. So you keep an eye out for when you actually need to brake, because of course drivers don't brake a mile from the station. So it's a really interesting thing that Caltrain did. I mean, I'm sure Caltrain drivers will be able to brake a lot more aggressively into Stadler Kisses. So just gotta keep an eye out for it, because San Antonio is not far from here. It's at the end of the next curve. Okay, there's the S marker. So I think I need to start braking at the next crossing. start applying the brakes to about 50 psi. Oh, okay. Okay, San Antonio's your local stop. That's pretty cool. Oh, we're fine. I didn't have to go into 60 psi there. Nah, we're coming in a bit slow. I braked a. Yeah, I'm trying to get the hang of braking a lot more aggressively in this train, so I am braking a little too early. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay. Yeah, now I kind of do need to rapidly apply the brakes. Okay, probably played a little too much brakes again. Yeah, I have to release the brakes and just let the train go. Oh, geez, there's flying buses again. You know what that is? It's an air bus. I am very hilarious, guys. If you couldn't tell. Okay, well I overshot that again because I wasn't fully paying. Because I was so focused on making that hilarious pun. See if I see another bus. The cars go through it fine. Okay, still about 2 minutes behind schedule. Okay, I don't see any buses coming. Okay, let's shut the doors. Next stop is California Avenue. California Avenue is probably my least favorite station on this route, just because it's super weird to stop at. One more pun and I'm gonna disown you. But you don't even own me in. Oh my god. You don't even own me in the first place. We live in two completely different countries, bro. Got an F40 on our left. So California Avenue is not too far from San Antonio. It's along this long straightaway, but we don't have to worry about it yet. Oh wait, that's an MP15. Holy smokes. Awesome, got to see an MP15. I'm pretty sure with the Caltrain electrification project, I'm pretty sure this whole stretch of the route is going to be converted into 3 tracks, probably to accommodate for California high-speed rail. I'm gonna cut the power about now. Okay, we are in idle. I'll start breaking at this bush. I'll keep us at about 50 psi. Okay, maybe I braked a little too early because we are. Okay, yeah, we're still pretty far from the station. I thought I braked later than I did, but California, I don't know, California Avenue is a bit weird to stop at, but the platform is also a lot shorter than normal. Okay, let's get into 50 psi so we don't overshoot. apply too much brakes again. Yeah, so at least the good thing is I'm starting to get a grasp on the brakes on this train. So at least that lessens my chances of overshooting at stations, but at the same time I do need to find better stopping points. But it's been a while since I've done an inbound run on this route. Yeah, well, unfortunately Caltrain is going to be electrified whether you like it or not. I mean, at first I wasn't really a fan of it, but I mean, I understand it needs to happen. Especially if we want California high-speed rail to ever be a thing. Okay, let's shut the doors. Next stop is... Wait, what is the next stop? Palo Alto, right? Palo Alto? Yeah. On the bright side, though, is that there will still be diesel trains running between San Jose and Gilroy. The part that sucks, though, is that Union Pacific owns the tracks, so of course that's why Caltrain is still restricted to only 3 round trips a day on that line, which is ridiculous. Especially when you compare it with this part of the line where it sees 90 to 100 trains a day. And especially whenever they extend Caltrain up to Salinas, they're gonna need a lot of trains for that. But I'm pretty sure they said that they're only gonna start with like 2 round trips or something, which is silly. The only thing I don't like about the new KISS units is that, I mean, Switzerland has a very similar model to what Caltrain is getting, but like the Caltrain version just looks super boxy and it looks kind of ugly from that aspect. Because there are like multi-levels, there are KISS units in Switzerland that have the same like front and stuff, but it looks a lot more natural because like the top is like more rounded. It's like the Caltrain ones just look kind of goofy. I also just don't like the sounds on the KISS. They just, yeah, really bad horn and a really bad bell. Okay, Palo Alto, at least we're on a 0.5% gradient going upwards. So I'll cut the power at about here. Okay, power set to idle. I see the station, so I'm gonna try to dive bomb it. Keep it at 50 psi for now. Yeah, we're looking good. Go into 60 psi. Ease off the brakes a bit. Okay, so that was a pretty good approach into the station. I probably could have came in at 45 if I wanted to. Yeah, nah, I gotta pull up a little more. But that was a pretty solid dive bomb. Yeah. Or I could have braked a little later. Yeah, make sure the power set's idle. Oops. I did not mean to put it into suppression. Are they keeping the MP15? I don't see why they wouldn't be getting rid of it. I don't see why they would be getting rid of it. They're still going to be used as their shunter, I'm pretty sure, unless they're using some F40s, although that wouldn't really be that good of an idea considering the MP15 is designed for switching while the F40 is a passenger locomotive. So no, they're probably keeping the MP15s, and they've clearly been using them to help the Sadler KISS testing. Okay, we are still 2 minutes behind schedule. It's just a shame that they're scrapping all the older F40s. I hope they at least preserve at least one or two of them. I'm also curious to see when they're gonna start driving the AEM or the AEM7 on the Peninsula corridor for electrification testing, which is, you'd think it would have seen it by now, since they're already having the KISS do some mainline testing, just more slow speed testing though. Alright, next up is Menlo Park. Yeah, Menlo Park is definitely not far, so we gotta keep an eye out. An AM7 pulling galleries would actually be super awesome. Not that that's gonna happen, but that would be cool to see. I think I missed the stop marker. Yeah, I didn't see it, so I am applying the brakes now. Okay, I think I did brake in the correct place. I just panicked. Go 50 psi. Let's go into 60. Go down to 50 again. That was a perfect stop. Why should they close 22nd Street, Renbob? Okay, but if there's people living around 22nd Street, then it would be not a good move to remove the station. I mean, I get that it's not in the most ideal location, but I would assume that there's at least some housing around the station. Alright, we're still 2 minutes late. I did hear that they're planning to build a new infill station between 22nd Street and I forgot the name of the station. What is it called? I completely forgot. Whatever station comes after 22nd Street. And the gates are up. Alright, next stop is Redwood City. Bayshore, that's what it is. Yeah, I heard there's going to be an infill station added somewhere between 22nd Street and Bayshore to serve some of the suburbs in that area. Since all there is up there is the Muni Metro, kind of serving as like a slower service. I'm gonna fly ahead to, yeah, I'm not gonna sound my horn for that crossing. Yeah, so now we're approaching Atherton, which, of course, we all know the drill. We gotta sound the horn, because I know Atherton's full of NIMBYs, and I'm pretty sure they shut down Atherton Station, because, yeah, people just hate trains in Atherton. The MP36 sounds so good at full power. Alright, so we're not far from Redwood City now. Oh shoot, I'm at 79. Uh-oh. Let me apply a little bit of brakes, get us down. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to my speed. Alright, take care, Train Simulator driver. Have a nice day at work. Okay, we are not far from Redwood City. There's the stop marker. Although it's in the wrong direction for whatever reason. Keep us at about 50 psi. Oh look, it's the food festival thing. Ease off the brakes a bit. And that should be perfect. Oh, look at that. Perfection. Perfect stop. Well, look at that, guys. We are slowly making up time. That is a W. Ooh, that is a victory photo right there for being able to make up for being 4 minutes late on departure. It's kind of cool they have a food festival. I kind of want to get a picture of that. That looks nice. We got a big donut. That looks... I want to eat it. There's a food festival at 6th Street Bridge if you lived in LA. Oh, okay. Alright, so now we're running express. Our next stop is San Carlos, right? Okay, we're not running express just yet, but we will be. Yeah, so once we get to San Carlos, we'll then be running express to San Mateo. The F40PH sounds similar to the SC44 horns. I don't think I would agree with that because the Caltrain F40 horn is a Nathan P2, while the SC44 uses a raised letter Nathan K5LA, and they're completely differently pitched. Okay, I just wanted to check. Okay, I wanted to make sure I was not within 1 mile of the station. Okay, there's the stop. There's the 1 mile mark. us at about 50 psi. No, we're coming in a bit slow. Ease us down. Okay, I braked a bit. I braked too early. More brakes. Oh. Wait a second. Nah. Close. Ah, shoot, not handle off. Wait, how are we doing on time? Okay, we are very close to getting back on schedule. So yeah, we are almost there, boys. Okay, so now we'll be running express down to San Mateo. Oh nice, you got a PC, that's awesome. Alright, closing doors. Alright, next stop is San Mateo. So we'll be skipping Belmont, Hillsdale, and Hayward Park. We should have the New York City subway F train to TSW3. Yeah, that'd be interesting. The only problem though is I heard that the MTA is really strict when it comes to the New York City subway to allow Dovetail to be able to actually go into the stations and stuff, to be able to actually like get reference photos and stuff, just because of like probably just for the sheer amount of crime that happens on the New York City subway. And yeah, people taking pictures inside of a subway station is probably considered pretty suspicious. I mean, yeah, it's weird that like they're not even. The thing I find weird is why the like, even though like Dovetail Games is a big company, you would think that the MTA would still be willing to give them approval and stuff, especially since Dovetail has worked with them before for the Long Island Railroad and the Metro North Hudson line or Harlem line. So I don't. It's weird that they're not allowed to go into the New York City subway to take photos and reference images of like the stations and stuff. It just seems really weird. It's got a flyby shot at Belmont. Yeah, 4.5 miles to San Mateo. That MP36 just rumbles. I've lived in New York City and ridden the subway, and it's pretty scary. Yeah. I don't know, New York City just has a lot of crime, which is part of the problem. And like some of the stations, I don't know. No, I mean, sometimes, like just the nicest of the stations can be a factor, but yeah, I mean, the New York City subway is a pretty old system. Yeah, it's basically just America's version of the London Underground. Now passing Hillsdale. So in real life, that station is now elevated. So now we're 1 mile from Hayward Park. making sure I didn't flip my reverser into neutral or something by accident. Hello Petrocraft, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? Alright, so we are now approaching San Mateo. We are about 1 mile from the station, so I will probably start breaking at the first grade crossing. A lot of concentration when stopping in San Mateo because of all these grade crossings you have to deal with as well. Alright, we're looking good. Oh, 50 PSI. We should be okay. Okay, we'll go into 60 just to be safe. Yeah, that was probably a good call. A little more. Okay, so I probably didn't apply enough brakes. Or just didn't apply the brakes harder soon enough. So I'll keep that in mind for next time. But that was about... See, I came in a bit slow, but I didn't apply enough brakes when I came into the station. Let me catch up with chat. Hello, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Hua Jaco Mendoza. Love your videos. Can you do a capital corridor suggestion? I would love to see the capital corridor in Train Sim World, but I'm not doing route suggestion videos anymore. So instead, I'm just doing forum posts on the Dovetail forums. You can always check me out on the Dovetail forums. It's where you can see me make some suggestions. A lot of the content I'm doing at the moment is Swiss content. Alright, next up is Millbrae. Alright, so we should be skipping just Burlingame. Just Burlingame? Yeah, just Burlingame. And then we're stopping at Millbrae, and then we'll be running non-stop to 22nd Street, and then call it San Francisco. The main reason why the AI trains don't sound their horns is just, especially on a route like Peninsula Corridor, it's just it would be really complicated to do so just because of the amount of grade crossings there are on this route. And because trains have different stopping patterns on this route, it makes it a lot more difficult since trains will be going at various different speeds. So like for a route like this, I get why it's not as a feature, but almost anything else they should add. AI trains should be sounding their horns as a feature. I do agree on that. Like they could definitely do it for like UK content and maybe the Harlem line in the Northeast Corridor routes. Because yeah, those routes rather have no grade crossings or they don't have a lot of grade crossings on them, so it's a lot more feasible on those kind of routes. But this route, I totally understand why it's not a thing. Passing Burlingame. UK is easy because we only have a limited amount of W boards. Yeah, that is very true. And I forgot to sound my horn for that crossing. Oh well, my bad. It was only a pedestrian crossing anyways, so hopefully no one was thinking of crossing. Yeah, and also they don't sound their horns as much as as American trains do, because of course we have this complicated horn code. When the UK trains, they just gotta do a low and a high tone, or a high or low tone, depending on the situation. What do you think Dovetail will announce in the Dovetail Direct thingy coming up? Most people are speculating it's Train Sim World 4, so I figured. So yeah, it's probably just Train Sim World 4. No surprise there. They'll probably announce 3 new routes and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna slow down to 75 because there is a 75 limit at this curve up ahead. And I'll start braking at the start of the curve. This may end up being very good or very bad. I think it'll be very bad though. I'll start braking at the signal gantry. Okay, I'm gonna go straight into 60 because I think I braked pretty late. I'll start out in 50. Yeah, we should be okay. I probably could have started braking later if I wanted to. Yeah, okay. So I could have braked later. Now let's apply brakes. Keep it about 40 psi. Okay. Looking good. Okay, get a little less brakes going. Not suppression. Honestly, Peninsula Corridor is one of my favorite U.S. routes because of both freight and passenger services need more routes like them. Yeah, I totally agree with you, and I'll elaborate on that in a second. The ATC on the F40PH is weird. Are you talking about the MBTA F40? Because yeah, the signaling is still messed up on Northeast Corridor, Boston to Providence. The axis itself functions properly, it's just the signaling is still behaving weirdly, especially on like stone line services. I swear if they do these year releases with games every 2 years, I'm gonna lose my faith in Dovetail because they keep creating games and abandoning them. Well, it's not really like they're abandoning. It's not like they're abandoning the game. It's because it's still the exact same franchise. They're just releasing it as a new game, kind of like what 2K does. All right, next up is 22nd Street. But I don't really see that as abandoning the game though, because yeah, like many other companies do yearly game releases like that. And it's not like they're removing. It's not like they're not bringing over the current content anyways, because that would just be silly. Now it would be nice though if you could get the new game for free, but then if you want to get the new routes, then you have to pay for it. That I think would be totally justifiable, like a free transfer to the new game. But then again, if you want the routes, you have to pay for it. That I think would be fair. Yeah, COD does that as well. Wait, do they? Well, they do. COD makes just a lot of games, honestly. It's kind of weird. Okay, our next stop is 22nd Street, so we are going to be skipping a lot of stops on this run. Let's see, we should be skipping San Bruno, South San Francisco, and Bayshore. Wait, really? Call of Duty is made by different developers? I actually never knew that. I thought it was just done by Activision. I mean, at least with the COD games, at least every game is different. Like, they have different themes and stuff, like, you know, Call of Duty World War II, Modern Warfare 2, Warzone, Vanguard. Like, at least they all have different themes, but I don't know. Because they're all still first-person shooters at the end of the game. So that's when I feel like that's probably when the game begins to get stale, because like the new themes like can only last for so long. And the problem is, I think hang on, I gotta slow down. Got a 65 up just after San Bruno. I'm gonna get it down to like 60 miles an hour just because it's a very steep gradient and I don't really want to mess with the dynamic brake because it's pretty slow in response. So I think it's better to just slow the train down and then just let gravity do its work. Alright, gun it. Activision publishes Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and a bunch of other developers who support that. I can't think of the one. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. I actually never knew that, 'cause, yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Call of Duty franchise, because I've never really played them. I kind of hope that they update the older routes with new graphics and engine like Clinchfield. Yeah, that'd be cool. The only difficult part is that, I mean, they can technically do it, like they're able to, because yeah, I think Dovetail said that, yeah, so this route's currently on TOD 3, which is, yeah, I forgot what TOD means again, but yeah, so this route uses TOD 3 while the newer routes use TOD 4. Now, Dovetail can technically switch all the older routes to TOD 4 right now if they wanted to. The problem, though, is that then it screws up all of the lighting, so then they have to rebake and reset all of the lighting to make it look good and stuff. So that's when it gets difficult and time-consuming. And which is why they've only done it to Sherman Hill and Boston to Providence, because it's just a really time-consuming process. Okay, I'm gonna cut the power, because we are speeding. Oh, time of day, that's what it is. Okay, there is a 70 up ahead, so I'm just gonna let the train slowly ease down to 70. There's the warning for the 70. But you know, I would love to see the rest of the routes get TOD 4 lighting implemented on them. I definitely do agree with that. Oh shit, I braked too late. Well, that's a tea and biscuits for me. Well, I'm not saying that it can't be done, it's just, it would be a very time-consuming process. Now, if they had a team that was working on, like, if they had a team that was solely just for implementing TOD 4 onto all the current routes, they could probably get it done within maybe a few months. But it definitely wouldn't be something that would take 5 minutes to do, that's for sure. Okay, I should be able to go up to 79 again. Well, David, I think the main reason why they've only done it for Boston and Providence and Sherman Hill, yeah, is because they were working on the Acela and the Sherman Hill pack, but that's because then they were able to, you know, put their time towards these two routes because they just have so much on their plate and stuff. Because there's only so much you're able to do in a day, in a week, in a month. So you have to just, yeah, they're just trying to go do as much as they can. Okay, we're in notch 4. Got an MP36 on our left. And there's an F40. Oh, jeez. My eye just got blinded. Sadly, they never fixed the headlight bug on the cab car. Alright, we're now passing Bayshore. Pretty sure drivers also have to sound their horn for tunnels. Usually just like a single horn blast, but I just did more because why not? Okay, so we are not far from 22nd Street. And I think after this run we will hop in the F40 and do a run down to San Jose. Sure, notch 5. Get our speed back up. Yeah, it does make sense to sound your horn for a tunnel, just for the sole reason that there can be trespassers that go into the tunnels. So it can give you a warning since the horn's gonna echo through the entire tunnel. So I think the new proposed Caltrain station is going to be built just outside this tunnel at this overpass. So this is supposed to be where the station's gonna be built. It's kind of hard to place stations out here because this part of the route just goes through all these industrial zones, while all the suburbs are more over there, which are served by the Muni Metro. Okay, so we are now 1 mile out from 22nd Street, so I will cut the power. Alright, I do need to slow down to 75. So we should be good. Let's see, did I... Oh, it was a lot later than I thought. Oh wait, that was it right there. I'll start braking about now. And I'll do about... Nah, we're coming in pretty fast. I'll do 60. Yeah, we're coming in pretty hot. And this is a shorter platform. No, we're okay. Yeah, 35 is about where I would have wanted to approach anyways. Okay, that was a solid stop. Nah, that was a little bit of an undershoot, but it's fine. Ah, not again. Alright, we are now ahead of schedule. Let's go. That is a W. So now, our next and final stop is San Francisco. Yeah, so since I'm not really making... Oh, have you watched Oppenheimer? Yes, and it was a really good movie. I definitely really loved it. I think after stream I'll post a community post because I actually ranked every movie that I saw this summer, and see, I saw a total of 7 movies over summer. And yeah, there was a lot of good stuff. I didn't get a chance to see everything, but I got to see a pretty decent amount, and I realized I completely undershot because the last door on the train is not on the platform. So that is a mistake by me. That's a nice picture. Okay, departure in about 1 minute. Well, they said that Northeast Corridor in New York was not able to be moved over because of experimental code that to use to try to optimize the route. So I'm guessing that's separate from like the scenery that was applied to the route. I'm not 100% sure. It was something like that. But so maybe they were able to extract the scenery but not like bring the route over for like coding reasons. So you're able to use the section between New York and Newark Airport, but I wouldn't. But quoting it as new content is silly because then we got the additional, what is it, 40-ish miles down to Trenton and New Jersey Transit stop with a much busier timetable and improved sounds and all that good stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. Hang on, let me get moving real quick. Because yeah, the old TSW 2020 route, that route sucked. New York to Toronto, much better route. Okay, speed limit is 40 miles per hour at the end of the tunnel, so I am going to just keep it at 40 once I get up. Should be idle. Yeah, we might speed for a brief moment because I pulled back the power too slow. Oh, geez, I didn't know. For a second I thought that signal was red, which means I should be at 30 miles an hour right now. Well, I think the speed limit goes down to 50. Oh yeah, it goes down to 10 at the end of... Oh... Wait, no, we're fine, we're fine. I gotta get down to 10. I brake too late. Wait. Oh. Wait, really? Oh, it goes down to 25 at the end of the curve. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I don't think I would ever want to subject myself to playing Call of Duty, because I can't imagine how toxic the player base is. I've seen a lot of like especially on Call of Duty Warzone, I've seen like the death comms, which on the surface it sounds like a really cool concept to have for a game, but then people can say whatever the heck they want to you after you kill them. So like it could have been really funny, but it seems like it could just be something that could be completely abused. But yeah, like I don't know, I've seen like deathcom compilations on Call of Duty Warzone, and they're pretty funny to watch. But it'd probably be super weird having that happen to you when you're actually playing Call of Duty Warzone, because of course some people are not able to cope with losing. Alright, we are now approaching San Francisco, and we're the only baby bullet service that is pulling into the station. What would your expectations be for a TSW4? Well, route-wise, I would love to see the West Coast main line from London Euston to Birmingham, which is about 100 miles. If not, I would be cool with them doing it as far as Milton Keynes Central. That would provide a decent amount of gameplay. Or that's for the UK. For Germany, I'd love to see like a modern German S-Bahn route in maybe like Berlin or maybe Leipzig, or maybe something in the Munich S-Bahn, or maybe in Nuremberg, or some sort of city, or maybe some city that I can't think of from the top of my head. That would be really cool to see. And then for the US, I could possibly see them doing a remastered Long Island Railroad, kind of like what they did for Southeastern High Speed, where they would, extend the Long Island Railroad, give it a new timetable, upgrade its signaling systems, upgrade the scenery, upgrade the sounds and the physics on all the trains, maybe add the DM&D 30AC locomotive, and then right there you have an absolute banger route, and probably could become the busiest route in TSW, because so I'd love to see that happen. If not, I would love to see maybe another New Jersey Transit route, such as the North Jersey Coastline, or maybe the Morristown line. Those would be cool to see. Or maybe another MBTA route, maybe something from the north side, such as the Lowell and Haverhill lines, or maybe the Fitchburg line. It'd be cool to maybe see the CT Rail Hartford line, or maybe even the Metro North Hudson line. Those would all be really good additions to Train Sim World. Now, the reason I believe this is because Brandon, the guy who was involved with helping with New York to Trenton and Boston to Providence, he made a post on the forum saying he was going to be working on something over the summer. So that's led to me speculating that he's doing something for the summer update, which most likely means we're getting some sort of northeastern passenger route. So that's where I got my predictions from there, and all those additions would be really cool to see in Train Sim World. Okay, reverse to neutral, we'll remove it. Turn off the 3 main control switches. Alright, that was a pretty solid run, and I departed 4 minutes late. So I was able to make up time pretty well. Let's see, hang on, I just want to see, when is the next service for this train? It's not for another 37 minutes. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait. Okay, so let's do a service now in the F40PH. Give myself a nice little challenging run. Yeah, F40 is definitely one of my favorite trains to drive in TSW. And then maybe afterwards, maybe I'll do something in the GP15 or GP38 and the MP15, but we'll see. Yeah, do that. And then I think I've completed all of the. I'm pretty sure I've completed all of the these all the limited stop services and the baby bullet services, so I might do a stopper service. I don't know. I don't really want to do a stopper service. I kind of want to do something. I think I want to do another limited stop service. I think that would be fun to do. So let's do train 272. You know, just leave dynamic weather on and all that good stuff. Alright, let's take a look at our schedule. So we are stopping in San Bruno, Burlingame, San Mateo, Hillsdale, San Carlos, Palo Alto, California Avenue, Mountain View, Sunnyvale, Santa Clara, and San Jose Diridon. So this is like a more semi-fast service. So this will be fun. Ah, shoot! I forgot this platform has a bug where you have to open the opposite side doors. Okay. Turn all that business on. Oh wait, I also gotta change the MU2A valve to lead or dead. Let's turn on the head end power. Okay, let's see. Turn the number lights on. Turn on the radio, the alerter. I believe we are all good to go for departure. Lovely looking train. Alright, we are now all good for departure, so our next stop is San Bruno. Oh wait, hang on. Right, I forgot the doors are bugged out. Okay, do that and then we can move. There we go. Right, speed limit is 10 miles per hour. I can't get the Oakville subdivision because PlayStation services are in maintenance, but the PlayStation Health says the services are working. Okay, notch 1. We'll wait till we get up to 10 miles per hour. Alright, we'll cut the power. Pretty sure I gotta leave my bell on for the entirety of this of departing San Francisco. I mean, that is a pretty prototypical thing for American drivers to do. Oh yeah, also going back to what Patrick Kraft was asking me, in terms of features I'd like to see in this in a possible TSW4 would be, I'd love to see, again, like the implementation of like AI trains sounding their horns. That would be really cool. Even if it's not on all route, or like if it's just like the base routes at first, I'm cool with that. I'd love to see the implementation of like passenger announcements at stations and on board trains, since that was a feature that was added on Edinburgh to Glasgow. I'd love to see the ability to do cold starts in service mode. That would be really cool. I would love to see like a more interactive dispatcher in Train Sim World, so like a dispatcher you're able to contact and talk to. So that's not just press a phone and click contact signal, or like I want it to be a lot more like immersive than that. It would be cool if like we were given like a timetable. It'd be cool if like we were given like a timetable paper on board like all the trains, so you can know like what stops you're stopping at and what times, kind of like how a real driver would. So then you don't have to have the HUD on. What else? I'd love to see a way to like making coupling more interactable, since like Derail Valley has a pretty good coupling system where first you have to latch the wagons together, and then you also have to pull up some hoses and stuff to like, get everything all properly connected, and it's just really interactive. So I'd love to see something like that in TSW. That would be really cool. Alright, we should be able to speed up now at this point. Yeah, features like those would definitely be really cool to see in TSW. I would also love to see some improvements to Livery Designer and Scenario Planner, more functionality for both of them. And I'd also love to see improvements to like shadow draw distance and stuff, since that's always been like the weakest part of the graphics in my opinion. Cutting the power. Okay, we should be able to... Alright, we are allowed to proceed up to 75. Let's see, we're stopping at San Bruno, right? Yeah. Okay, at this point we should be able to accelerate. So yeah, next stop is San Bruno, so we'll be skipping 22nd Street, Bayshore, and South San Francisco. Alright, line speed is 75 miles per hour, and it will shortly go up to 79 miles per hour. At this point, line speed should be 79 miles per hour. I hope that there's no pedestrians inside of this tunnel. That would really be a shame. Alright, pulling back the power. I'm actually just gonna cut the power because we do have to slow down to 65 shortly. Alright, we'll start applying the brakes about now. Just do a nice minor brake application. Just gotta do it right as we emerge from the tunnel. Perfect. Alright, line speed is now 79. Might as well get a flyby shot by the Union Pacific train that never moves. It's kind of a shame we're not able to use those center beam cars, because I'm pretty sure they're now being used on Cajon Pass with the SD70 ACE add-on. Actually, wait, was it? No, that was what... I thought they added center beam cars to one of the US freight routes. I thought it was Cajon or something. Okay, line speed goes down to 70 shortly, so I will apply the brakes at the signal gantry up ahead. Another minor brake application. Releasing the brakes, and we're good. Alright, so we're skipping one more stop, which is South San Francisco. Amtrak should add some bullet trains to the west. Well, we are getting California high-speed rail, but I do see what you're trying to get at. Yeah, it would be cool if Amtrak tried to get more into building high-speed rail. Because right now I think the only plans for any new high-speed rail infrastructure from Amtrak is to convert the... what is it, the Empire Corridor? Yeah, the Empire Corridor, so like where the Hudson line runs, and turn that into a high-speed line, which I'm not too sure how they're going to do, considering the line's currently third rail. So I'm not too sure how that's entirely going to work. But it'll be interesting to say the least, if they actually do pull through with that. But, you know, really the main project is California high-speed rail, and there are plans to build high-speed rail up in the Pacific Northwest, but there hasn't really been a lot of progress on that yet. But we also have Brightline West, which is going to be starting construction hopefully by the end of this year to provide service between Rancho Cucamonga and Las Vegas, so that'll be pretty cool. And hopefully Metrolink electrifies the San Bernardino line to allow them to run down to LA Union Station. Okay, so that's a notch 4. My friend passed away last year, and I feel sad, but Crazy Dash has made and happy because of his videos. Oh, I really appreciate that, man. I'm sorry to hear that your friend passed away. Alright, we're now approaching San Bruno. So I'm gonna slow down for the 65 limit that's just before it. I'll start braking. We're a 6-car train, so we should be fine. I'll start braking about now. Alright. I'm gonna try to dive bomb it. More brakes. Nah, we're overshooting. Or maybe we're not. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is just perfection. That was a perfect stop. I don't know what anyone was talking about. That was perfect. 45 miles per hour, smack dab on the stop marker. Oh geez. There's a lot of passengers getting off at San Bruno. I mean, I guess that's probably realistic. See, what's our next stop? Burlingame. So now we're stopping at every stop that I did not stop at on my last run. It's pretty funny. 'Cause I'm pretty sure we're also skipping Redwood City. Okay, we're not departing for another 30 seconds. Alright, doors are closing. Next up is Burlingame. Yeah, man, we're here for you. Yeah, no one. I can't imagine how difficult it is to be able to lose a close friend like that. Yeah, it really means a lot that your videos have helped you through these really difficult times. So I really appreciate you saying that, man. Man, this train rumbles. I love it. Okay, so now we're going to be running full speed through Millbrae. Probably the most stopped station on the route other than, of course, San Francisco and San Jose. That would be a little concerning if trains were skipping San Francisco, because that could be a little bit of a problem unless it goes fast enough to somehow get onto the to the Muni Metro tracks. Wait, is that even standard gauge? I don't even know. Okay, but I do need to keep in mind there's a 75 limit just after Millbrae. So I do need to keep that in mind. Alright, cutting the power. Okay, I need to get the speed down just before this curve. There we go, we're good. Yeah, this suit's great, I love it. Alright, up 79. Alright, so we're not far from Burlingame now. Got just a boatload of crossings before it. I'm gonna try to dive bomb it. I'm a little scared. No, we're okay. Or not. More brakes. Oh, was that a full brake application? Oh geez, I think it was. Okay, I think I braked too much. Yeah, I'm gonna overshoot this. We are braking pretty aggressively. Okay, I mean, yeah, okay. I definitely applied too much brakes there. So probably should do no more than 20 pounds. So I think the amount of brake I was doing at first was fine, but I think I applied the brakes slightly too late. So I'll keep that in mind next time. So it seems like I went straight into a full service application because my brakes just something happened to my brakes and the crossings went up. Well, if anyone tries to cross the tracks, that's their fault. Because I will be blaring my horn. Ooh, this could be a really beautiful picture. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately I may have to go and I may not be able to complete this run, but we'll see. Yeah, I might have to go in about 15 minutes or so. So we'll try to get as far as I can throughout this run, but if not, then I'll probably just have to end stream. Probably in about 15 minutes or so. I wanted to go for a bit longer, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to happen today. Yeah, I do want to do one more or another stream in the next day or so, because I'm going to be moving back to my college campus on Wednesday. So yeah, or I'll explain more in a second. I'm just going to get moving. What's my next stop again? San Mateo. A lot of crossings. Okay, so we are not far from San Mateo now, so I just gotta really keep an eye out. So I'm gonna cut the power at this overpass right here. And I'll start applying the brakes about now. Alright, that's probably as much as I'm able to do. Okay, I think 45 miles per hour is a bit too fast approaching into the station, so I probably should aim more for about 40 miles per hour. So of course I don't want to apply the brakes too hard. Alright, let me get caught up with chat. Okay, yeah, so actually hang on, let me get moving again and then I'll explain what I have going on, cause yeah, I do have a lot going on in this week. Doors are closing. Wait, don't turn on the bell yet. Wait for the doors to close. Okay, yeah, so this Wednesday I'm going to be moving back to my college campus because the school semester starts up for me on August 21st, I think. It's August 21st or August 19th, something like that. So yeah. So that does mean I am going to be a lot less active on this channel and stuff. But I'm still gonna try to upload from time to time because of course I gotta have college be my top priority, especially since I'm on a lot of scholarships and stuff. But now I am going into my sophomore year, so I mean, hopefully I can get myself more and more efficient with studying. I think I can do it. It just depends. Just takes a lot. It's just a big time commitment. Alright, we're coming in pretty hot, but I think that was about right. Yeah, we look okay. In terms of speed, that should get us in at about 40. I'm gonna ease off the brakes, because I think we are coming in a bit slow. Alright, good stop. Okay, cool. So yeah, so I am going back early because I'm going to be a new student orientation leader for my university. So at my university, we have a week-long new student orientation just to help, like, students, like, get welcomed onto campus and to get them all settled in and get everything they need to know before starting the school semester. So basically, I'm just going to be helping out with that kind of stuff, helping students move in, and helping with like events during new student orientation and things like that. So it's going to be really cool. So I think I may be able to stream while I'm during that, whenever I have free time and stuff. So that's very possible that I can stream during then. But then when the school semester starts, that's when it's going to get a lot more difficult. Because usually I spend most of my day studying, and then most of my free time is typically in the evening. Alright, see ya, Renbub. Take care, man. Okay, what's my next stop? San Carlos. Okay, next stop is San Carlos. It's kind of cool how you can see the cab in the other unit. Yeah, so one thing you guys may have noticed is I have been uploading a lot more content focused around Geometry Dash. Lots of it is because of motivation, but I do want to kind of have like a balance. But the problem is I've been making too much GD content, and I have a lot of GD content that I can make and release. So I really want to start getting back into making some TSW content and stuff, because I want to try to come up with some new things to do for my channel since I'm not really doing route suggestions anymore. I've had some stuff in mind, such as like I'd love to do route reviews. That would be fun to do. I was also thinking of making some like funny or not really skits, more like I really want to make some like how-to basic style tutorials where like they're not serious and like they're supposed to like do like where I intentionally do everything wrong and stuff. That would be kind of cool. maybe I could do like some challenges and stuff in TSW. That would be interesting to do at some point, but I'm not 100% sure because it's kind of difficult to make content for TSW because it is a train simulator after all. But it is something I do want to try doing at. I do want to try to expand like my Train Sim World content and stuff in the future, but it will be a bit difficult. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I also want to make content for some other games that I have, such as like Ace Combat 7. That would be fun. I thought maybe I could do like a challenge video for that. I think that'd be pretty fun. I do also have Roblox, so it'd be fun to make content for that. Maybe Minecraft. Be fun to maybe do something on GTA Online. I think that'd be pretty fun as well. Yeah, I'll just have to see. Because I want this channel to be mostly focused around gaming and stuff. Because then I have my other channel, Crazy Transit, where that's a lot more of a focused channel, where it's more around video essays, around public transit, and how we can improve American Rail and all that good stuff. It's definitely going to be difficult because, yeah, longer videos definitely take a lot of time to edit, so it'll be interesting to say the least. Alright, let's start breaking about now. I think I applied the brakes too early. Yeah, I did apply them a bit early. I'll probably approach the station about 35 miles per hour. I think we'll be okay. Little farther up. Nah, it's gonna be a bit of an undershoot. I mean, it wasn't a bad stop, but not a great stop either. Let's see. Oh, nope, we got the entire train in the platform, so that's good. So let's see, what's my next stop? Palo Alto? Okay, you know what? I think I'm probably gonna end stream here because I have to go. So I do apologize for cutting the stream short, but yeah, unfortunately there's not much I can do about that. So yeah, but I still had fun regardless. I had a really good time streaming today. So I will stream again, most likely tomorrow or Tuesday. Probably more likely tomorrow, just depends. We will see. I just need to see like what I have going on and stuff. But yeah, most likely expect a stream tomorrow or Tuesday. I will be playing Southeastern High Speed, and then yeah, after that I'll be moving back into college and stuff, and then my content probably will be slowing down for a bit, but we will just have to wait and see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you're new to the channel, then consider liking the stream and subscribing for more content, and I will see you all later. This is Crazy Dash. Peace out.